as Henry Hill. And we're going to bring Henry Hill on from Goodfellas fame. And Henry, good morning and welcome to Blunt with Rich and Caroline on the Renegade Talk Radio Network. And Derry Matera is here with us along with Caroline and myself. How are you doing today?
Great. How are you doing, guys?
Pretty good. Hanging in. How's everything with you?
Just wonderful. Couldn't be better.
You know, in the movie Henry, where Joe Pesci, Tommy is kidding around with you, saying you think I'm fucking funny and you fuck you and all that. It seemed to me, looking at that character, the way Ray Liotta played it, that you were scared to death.
Well, let me tell you something. When they did that shot, Ray Liotta knew nothing about it. Joe Pesci had told Marty, "Listen, I seen something that went on in a restaurant years ago. This wasn't in the script." And he said, he says, I'm going to do it on this scene. So Marty says, go with it. And Ray Liotta had no idea that this was coming down. So this was all improvised.
Wow.
And Ray Liotta had nothing to, had no idea that he was going to do that.
Well, his face, which is he's portraying you, he looks scared to death. And I just enjoyed that part of the movie, the way Pesci comes off. It's funny. In fact, this past weekend here in Phoenix, and that's where we're based out of, the movie was on. So Caroline emailed me and said the movie's on, and I always love the movie. And then I'm saying to myself, I'm going to interview the guy who they made the movie after, and I'm watching the movie very intense, and it was just really cool. Well, the cursing is cut out too. All that's cut out, but still, on this radio station you can say whatever you want because we're not FCC regulated.
Yeah,
that's fucking great.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to shit. Pow, ping, pow. The fuck is... Gee, I wish I was big just once. We're the big cops.
Really funny. Really funny.
What do you mean I'm funny?
It's funny, it's a good story. It's funny. You're a funny guy.
What do you mean the way I talk? What?
It's just, you're just funny. It's funny, the way you tell the story and everything.
Funny how? I mean, what's funny about it?
Tommy, no, you got it all wrong.
Oh, Anthony. He's a big boy. He knows what he said. What'd you say?
You're right.
Funny how? What?
Just, you're funny.
You mean,
So?
let me understand this, because maybe it's me, I'm a little fucked up, maybe. But I'm funny how? I mean, funny like I'm a clown, I amuse you? I make you laugh? I'm here to fucking amuse you? What do you mean funny? Funny how? How am I funny?
Not just, how you tell the story. What?
No, I don't know. You said it. How do I know? You said I'm funny. How the fuck am I funny? What the fuck is so funny about me? Tell me. Tell me what's funny.
How lucky can one guy be?
You can say
Howard got it turned around. Howard Stern got it turned around, didn't he?
Yeah. The Stern situation, I think he's going to just get more radio stations. I think he's signed 9 more up, and what he's going to do is blow it out on the political arena, and as soon as his contract is up, my feeling is he's going to go satellite.
Yeah, that's what I also think. I was on a show just recently,
right.
And I was in Vegas with it. But he's bucking up against the bushes, and he's
well, yeah.
They got Al Capone a different way, and they, in the states that he was booted out of, there's all borderline states, so he's got to, it could be political, who I don't know, it's too mind-boggling for me to, even entertain. But he does have he has 20 million, viewers every day.
We're the up and coming because on Renegade we can do and say whatever we want. Nobody has any control over us at all. So you can say whatever you want.
That's unbelievable.
Okay, we have a caller on the line. Caller, where are you calling from, and what is your name?
Hello, I'm calling from Jersey.
Okay, what's your name?
My name is Chuck.
Hey, Chuck, would you like to say hi to Henry Hill? And what
I
questions?
would. Henry Hill, the movie Goodfellas.
This is not Chuck Zito, is it?
Hey, forget about it. Come on. No,
Hey, Henry.
Yes, sir.
Henry, why did they make the movie about you? Where'd that come from?
You want to know something that beats the hell out of me? I mean, who would have ever... that was the last thing... First of all, the last thing in the world I ever thought there would be a book about. I would write a book. The second was the movie that was even more surreal than the book. If I did it all...
And even if you did, you wouldn't tell me now, wake, I understand.
Hey, Larry, just to interrupt for a second. Henry, have you ever murdered anybody, or were you associated with any murders?
I was associated with a lot of murders. I was present, and I knew they were going down, but I never myself killed anybody, personally.
Mm-hmm.
I dug a lot of holes, I'm not gonna, they gave me transactional immunity, the same they gave Sammy the Bull, and I could admit to 20 murders if I did them. I did not, And people find that out.
You think what they did to Graziano? You think that what pissed me off about that? They did him, they did his son, but then they're making his wife and daughter look like they're all innocent. That was a true family operation, if you're asking me.
Well, obviously because they went to jail over it. I think
I know guys in the feds. They move Graziano all over the place to this day. They got him solitary everywhere he goes. I mean, he's a marked man.
Well, who is Graziano? You guys are talking some inside stuff here between
Sammy
the two.
the Bull.
Oh, Sammy the Bull.
That's Gravano.
Yeah, right?
Gravano.
That's Gravano.
Hey, Larry, that's Gravano.
Gravano. Graziano was the fighter.
No, Gravano. I'm so sorry. Yeah, Rocky.
Hey, Larry, what kind of fucking dope are you smoking?
What did I say? Did I say Graziano?
Graziano. You're talking a boxer.
Sammy the Bull Gravano.
How am I going to sell a book if I don't get the last name right?
You must be fucking dyslexic there, Larry.
Jesus Christ.